catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Leah, you think your husband's cheating on you?
I do.
Who do you think he's cheating with?
I'm not sure. That's kind of why I called you guys.
He's little flirtatious with lots of women, or he's. We were talking to our producer, and she was telling us that
he's like an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah, a serial entrepreneur who's never been as successful as we want him to be, and he's often using or creating these new businesses and social media accounts and business cards, and I want to support him, but it's eating up our savings. And recently he got a new phone, and that kind of set off alarm bells in my head. Like, why would he need a new phone? It doesn't make any sense. And like a long time ago, like years ago, we worked through this issue of him messaging women online. And so I just...
Did you have access to his old phone, and maybe that could be why he got a new phone?
I do have access as his wife. That makes sense. But
How about his new phone? Do you have access to that?
No.
Oh gosh, I'd be so uneasy.
And when he's messaging people back in the past online, he was just sitting there flirting back and forth with these women. Would he ever meet them face to face, or is it purely him sending DMs?
It was just messaging.
And you think he's back to his old ways?
Could be.
Wow. You guys struggling in your marriage right now? Like, this is always something that people will tell us that they're not, having as much sex as they used to have.
Yeah, lately we've been bickering a lot more about money, mostly.
So it
because of these businesses.
Yeah. I don't want to downplay the messages, but did it ever go beyond that? Did he ever meet up with any of these people?
I mean, he swears no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe him?
I believe him.
You do believe him?
Yes, I have to. He's my husband. I do believe him, but there's always that uneasiness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to call and see where he's going to send a dozen free roses. Do us a favor, hang on the phone, but mute it, and then let us, have Shannon do all the talking.
Okay.
All right, we're hoping that the roses go to Leah. It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hello?
Hi, is this John?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, John. My name's Nicole, and I'm actually calling from a brand new online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers for you. If you have like 30 seconds, 2 quick survey questions, we're going to give you a dozen long-stemmed red roses that you can send out today to the person of your choice anywhere in the country, absolutely free of charge. Just hoping to get our name out there.
Who are you with?
Rosesbloom.com.
Rosesbloom.com. Okay. And you want to... I'm sorry. I'm trying to follow here.
That's okay. We're a new internet floral company.
Uh-huh.
And you just have to answer the 2 survey questions, and then we can get these beautiful flowers out to whomever today.
Okay. And it's just free?
It's free. Yep. Not going to ask you for any sort of credit card information or bank information, anything like that. Hopefully, if you order flowers in the future, you'll use us. That's why we're doing this.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, John?
Yes.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, as a thank you for participating in that rosesbloom.com survey, I'm now authorized to give you that 1 dozen long-stemmed red roses. And so let me get some information from you, and we'll get these out, okay? We'll start with a first and a last name.
Sorry, that's the whole survey?
Yep, it was just 2 questions. I told you it was quick.
Okay, cool.
So a first and a last name of who you want these to go to.
Can you just can you send them to Leah?
Okay.
Is that it?
Well, we can also include a digital voice card, something kind of different in lieu of a paper card. So Leah will get a text saying she got a flower delivery, and then this digital voice memo will be a part of that. So we're going to go ahead and record that, okay?
Cool.
Okay, wait, let me count you down. Let me count you down. 3, 2, 1.
To my one and only, I love you so much. Love, John.
Awesome. And John, real quick, I have to let you know that this call is being recorded, and that's for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
John, I'm going to jump on here real quick and just say a couple things. That's the way that I feel, too.
Yeah.
John,
I love you guys' show.
I knew it. I absolutely knew it. John,
Why'd you make me go through that whole thing? You could have just said it at the beginning.
Yeah. What is Leah on too? She's waiting to jump on and attack.
Well, she's not. I don't think she's wanting to attack. I think she just wanted to find out some information. Leah, say hi.
Hey.
You really wanted to drag me onto the radio and try and get me to send flowers to somebody else?
I don't think that she was trying to get you to do it. I think she was hoping that you wouldn't. But I don't know, Leah, if you want to bring up exactly one of the reasons why you wanted to do this.
Yeah, I've just been curious about that new phone that you won't let me look at that you say is for business, and I just don't buy it.
Oh, my God. It is for business, and we can talk all about it at home later, but I still love you. Also, love the show, guys. So I should go back to work now.
John, I think that we're going to let you go, but I think that one of the things that Leah felt uncomfortable with is that you've been kind of a little secretive with what's going on. Is there anything else going on that I know you're not going to tell us?
No, I mean, no. There's nothing else I'm going to tell you guys. But I think you're great, and
we think you're great too.
And
unfortunately, we are going to send flowers to you, Leah. So we're gonna send them to you, and we'll let you go. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't think we get an answer off of that, Leah, because I think he knew right from the start, from the get-go.
Yeah.
But I want you to hang on, because we are going to send those flowers off to you, but I want to talk more about this, okay?
Sure.
This is the home of War of the Roses.
We love Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the morning. Call Mojo in the morning. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548.
I got a couple thoughts. First off, my gut right away when you started this was that he kind of knew what was going on. And I don't know exactly where he realized it. Was it right off the bat, or was it to the point where you asked the questions about sending the flowers? Because part of me wonders, maybe he figured it out at that point, but he did answer yes on the flowers, sending flowers, and will you send flowers in the future? But
that's where I get suspicious every time. When they say yes to both questions, I go, I think they know what's up.
Yeah.
Because they never say yes to both questions.
But here's the thing, though, that made her suspicious of this is that he has cheated in the past. He's got this new phone for this new business, but he won't give her the phone. Well, won't give her the access to the phone, but gives her access to his other phone. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
They always say that, if you're suspicious of something happening on your partner's phone, to pretend yours isn't working or something for a second, be like, hey, can I see your phone? Mine's not working for a second. Yeah. And just get the reaction. What's the reaction? Do they just hand it over? Do they tell you no? Do they get all weird and have to like do something before they hand it over to you?
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
over
tell
my
you
minutes.
a ton.
That's what I always say.
Over my minutes.
I'm over. It's not in my.
Remember that?
Not in my family plan. Exactly.
Sometimes you're embarrassed by what website is pulled up in your Safari and you need to close out of it quickly.
Here's a couple of text messages here. My favorite is 248 says, she said he was a serial entrepreneur. And for a moment there, I thought he was in the cereal business.
I thought so too.
That must have been somebody from, what is it, Battle Creek? Is that Kellogg's? Couple of 586 says, I knew he knew it by just the tone of his voice. 419 says, he sounds like a total D-bag. Now, I feel bad even saying this because here we are after the fact, and he did send the flowers. He sounds like a total D-bag. Just listen to the way he was with his wife, acting as if almost he kind of controls her a little bit. Is that, I don't know, was there some controlling there in the conversation that he said?
He got her off the phone kind of quick.
419 says, guarantee he's wiping that phone clean before he goes home today and sees Leah.
To play devil's advocate, not that I'm saying he did or didn't cheat, we did just come at him with all this stuff. Like, I would be a little on edge, too, if I just got attacked on the radio by my wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that part. Like, I get it. Like, it's different than second date update where if a person's gaslighting you, you kind of agreed to come on the show, like, ahead of time. Like, we talked to you already about the idea of, hey, we're going to have you on, with somebody. This one, he doesn't know. So anything that he does say that might be a little bit suspicious might sound like he's gaslighting, but it could be the natural thing to say. Like, you ever see what your reaction is when you're surprised by somebody's comments that you didn't know or didn't see coming?
I think if we were all caught off guard, it might sound a little sketchy at first.
Sure. And we would all sound like we were gaslighting. What's up, Natalie?
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. What's happening?
First of all, the serial entrepreneur thing, very personal to me. I dated a guy like that once. Never a good thing, ever. They can't have a business and commit to it and, whatever. But my main point is the my one and only that made my blood boil a little bit. I feel like he definitely knew and he said it very snarkily, which I didn't like either. Like, the tone that he said that did not make me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, so you thought that his card did not seem like a card of somebody that was...
No.
But he did know it was us, so maybe that was the reason why it was the case. But you're right, though. He didn't seem warm and fuzzy to her.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. Like, you're just being a you-know-what.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. What's up, Armando?
Hey, I was thinking, is there a possibility he could have looked up the website? Because Shannon does say rosebloom.com and then Channel 955 pops up. I didn't know if maybe that's how he found out.
Yeah. For those that have never gone to rosesbloom.com, we've been doing it for so long. We do own the site, and it just goes right to our site, our page.
But he did say, I've listened for a while.
Yeah. So he listened to the War of the Roses. I will say this to you that if we had any kind of a budget, we would actually make it a real website. But we unfortunately have no budget for that. That has always been something in all the years that we've done this and had rosesbloom.com. We barely have enough money to pay GoDaddy to be able to have the site. So it is kind of embarrassing. That might be something that we write down in the future, that if we ever do get a little, I don't know, maybe we get an intern or something that actually has web abilities or
a serial entrepreneur.
A sprinkle of something.
Yeah.
Does a little web design.
Yeah. Maybe we see if that's something that John's got going on in his life. We can have him help us out with. But all right, War of the Roses. If you think somebody's cheating on you, text cheater to 95500.
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.